Hey guys, what's up? Boss Jacoby here, aka Objective Only, and today I have another Summit Domination gameplay for you. But there are quite a few differences, and I want to kind of go through them and explain them, and hopefully you guys understand that this is a far different gameplay than the last one by Whitey. I do realize that the map and game mode are exactly the same, but the way that each player kind of approach this game is far different. So let me get into the differences. So the first difference here is that during this gameplay, Conquerable and Showtime, who's actually on my competitive team as well, his name is Andrew for you guys that follow me over there. Him and Andrew, obviously have pretty good teamwork together, and so during this whole gameplay, they actually hold off all three flags. Maybe not the whole gameplay, but definitely for a large portion of it. So they hold off all three flags, which limits the amount of caps that Andrew can get. He helped out a B a little bit ago, but for the most part, he can't capture a flag if the opponents don't have any. And what he does is he does a good job of defending them. Now, he doesn't necessarily get a lot of defense, but what he does is he rotates between A, B, and C flag and gets the opponents off. Like, for example, right there, the opponent was trying to get C, he ran off. Unfortunately, Conquerable didn't get the statistical defend, but nonetheless, he did defend the flag, and just because Black Ops doesn't recognize that doesn't mean it didn't happen. So that's one reason that he's playing different. He gets a lot of kills by just holding off the opponents from ever getting to the flag. So, like I said, that's one reason. The second reason is because not only is he playing an in-game objective, but he's also playing an out-of-the-game objective. And what I mean by that is he's going for a challenge. He's going for an objective that gets him XP or a pro perk or whatnot. And in this example, he's going for Steady Aim Pro. And you'll see during this gameplay a lot, he does tend to hip fire, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, a lot of people refer to it as spraying, but in this instance, he's just trying to go for a pro perk. So I thought it was cool to see kind of a duel or I don't know, two different objectives being played in one gameplay. I thought that was pretty cool, pretty interesting, and I hope you guys agree and whatnot. But anyways, real quick, just make sure to send your submissions to objectiveonlysub@aol.com. The link to that will be in the description box below. I'm taking all submissions. That doesn't mean I'll be uploading them all, but if you guys have a good gameplay of Domination, Demolition, CTF, something like that, I will be taking them and uploading them here. Commentating over them, kind of dissecting them. I know I'm not doing it too much in this gameplay, and probably the main reason for that is because he does so well, Conquerable does so well, and so does Showtime or Andrew or whatever. They hold off all three for a large portion of the game. But okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is I guess I can get into the intro. The introduction you guys saw before this video was made by The Unrated Arts. Link to them will be in the description box below. They whip this together so fast, and they make really great introductions. It rivals the one that I actually paid for on my main channel. So for them to do that, for me, really meant a lot. So please go ahead, check them out, subscribe. They do a lot of cool, interesting things on there. I believe they even have tutorials, giveaways. They make backgrounds, intros, stuff like that. So again, if you guys like that, if you're into that, if you want one of any of the things I just listed, make sure to visit the link in the description box below. They're real cool people. Go subscribe, go message them for whatever, and I guess that's it for that kind of shout out or whatever. But truly, guys, they're great people. I'm not just doing it because I said I would. I'm doing it because they really helped me out a lot. So anyways, enough about that. I want to get into the gun selection for this map because there aren't really too many topics that I know of for public room gameplays. And I guess, guys, if you guys will be so kind, please leave a comment below for any topics you want me to go over, because I'm kind of grasping for straws here. There's nothing that really jumps out at me when talking about public room gameplay, because a lot of the strategy and stuff is more reserved towards my main channel. So if there's something specific you want me to go over, please feel free, drop me a comment below, and I'll make sure to talk about it. If you guys want me to upload objective gameplay where I talk about my life or something like that, like a lot of commentators do, let me know. If you want me to talk about just anything really, just make sure to leave a comment, and as always, I do read them, and I do adjust what I do and what I bring to these videos accordingly. So anyways, like I said, let's get into gun selection real quick, because I think that's a pretty interesting topic, and I think the reason a lot of people don't do as well as they possibly can is because they choose the wrong gun. So as cheap as this may sound, and I do realize it does sound pretty cheap, the only two guns I'd recommend are the FAMAS and the AK-74U. Very rarely will you guys see me use a different gun than that, and that's not just because I want to be boring or whatever, or I want to be one of many, or I guess it's not that I want to not be unique. It's that those are the two best guns in the game, and when I play pubs or when I play competitive, I want to have the biggest advantage possible. But I guess gun selection kind of brought me to an interesting topic. Do you guys want to see me use like weird classes and still play the objective and kind of see how that works? That might be a cool little thing. Just maybe use like odd SMGs like the MPL or the Spectre. And I know you guys are gonna be like, I love those guns, they're better. But do you guys want to see me use those? Maybe even post a class loadout below. And I guess the point of this channel really is to show that anybody can play the objective. And not only that, but that it's a lot of fun to play the objective. And it's a cool, interesting way to change your play style. Because I do realize a lot of commentators have been talking about how this game's getting stale. And for me, it's not because of competitive. But for those people that can't get into competitive, that don't have the time or don't want to, a cool new way to spice this game up is to just play the objective. It's really fun. It's interesting. And you see here that Conquerable did that. 2 captures, 5 defends, 34 and 2, and I thought that was a pretty cool gameplay. If you guys agree, please go ahead and subscribe. Please like the video. It means a lot. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.